You lose $11,400 on a Tuesday. Not all at once. That's the part no one tells you. You thought this was about luck. It was never about luck. The last image, a casino parking garage, 4 a.m., tank empty. Card declined 3 hours ago. You haven't told anyone you're here. But first, let's go back to where this started. 1989. Born in Akron, second son. Your father, Dennis, plays poker Friday nights in the Murphys' basement. You are not supposed to know. You know. Money he wins comes home in an envelope. Money he loses, no one mentions. You learn the rule before you can name it. Winning is told, losing is absorbed. 1995. 6 years old. You beat Marcus at rummy. Dennis watches from the couch, beer in hand. He watches the whole hand. You feel it in your sternum. You play the next hand louder. Marcus wins. Dennis looks back at the TV. You file this without knowing you're filing it. 2001. Marcus runs cross country now, wakes at 5:30, logs miles in a notebook, no stakes. You watch from the window and feel contempt you can't justify. You use your dad's login to play cards online. You're 12. You win $60 the first night and don't sleep until 3 a.m. 2004. The poker boom. ESPN broadcast the World Series. Chris Moneymaker turned an $86 satellite into $2.5 million. This fact lives in your body like a splinter. You download Poker Stars. You tell yourself you're studying. You're not studying. You're feeling the $86. You will always be feeling the $86. 2007. Senior year. You're up $1,100 from online play. Kyle Reinhold gets into Ohio State. His parents take him for steak. You go to community college on a Pell Grant. You don't resent Kyle, you resent the steak dinner. You tell yourself this distinction matters. 2011. No degree. Cleveland. A sports betting app through a guy at a bar. You build a spreadsheet, 400 rows. You win 9 weeks straight. You raise the unit size. You lose the next 5. You expand the spreadsheet. 2012. You meet Jessica at bar trivia. She laughs before the joke lands. You're up $2,200 that week. You pick up every check. You don't explain why some weeks you don't text back. She asks once. You say work. She accepts this. Brief information. Total wagered. 2004, 2013. $74,300. Net wins logged $18,900. Active betting accounts, 7. Honest conversations with Jessica, 0. Years with no savings, 9. Times Marcus called, answered, 11 of 38. 2015. Lily is born. You hold her in the recovery room. Your chest does something you can't account for. You don't gamble for 11 days. On day 12, Ohio State plays Michigan. The stake is $800. Ohio State loses by 3. You come home at 4 a.m. Lily is asleep. The chest thing comes back, but smaller. You don't note this. 2018. Jessica finds the Venmo history. $14,000 in 18 months to an account she doesn't recognize. 4-hour conversation. You tell her it's manageable. You mean it while you say it. This is not a lie in the standard sense. She stays. You don't stop. 2021. She leaves on a Wednesday, takes Lily, takes the Keurig. You stand at the counter where the Keurig was. That night, you put $3,200 on the Cowboys and lose it in 3 hours. You don't feel worse. That is the problem. You don't feel worse. Brief information. Total wagered 2014, 2021, $162,000. Net position, cumulative $31,400. Longest clean streak, 4 months. Therapy sessions completed, 2. Joint savings at separation, $0. Years Jessica knew and stayed, 3. 2024. Lily is 9, you take her to Chuck E. Cheese. She wins 200 tickets, trades them for a plastic bracelet worth 14 cents. She is radiant. On the drive home, you stop at a gas station and buy 2 scratchers. You hand one to Lily. You show her how to scratch with a quarter. She wins $2. You watch her face. There it is. You are Dennis in the Murphys' basement. You see this. You continue driving. 2029. Dennis dies. Stroke. Alone. Marcus calls at 6 a.m. You were awake 19 hours on West Coast games. You fly home on a credit card. In his desk, a shoebox. Poker ledgers going back to 1,984. Net column at the bottom, $43,000. His handwriting, his math. You put the shoebox back exactly where you found it. Brief information. Total lifetime wagered, $381,000. Accounts ever opened, 19. Highest single night win, $9,800. Net savings at age 40, $0. Dennis's last voicemail returned, no. People who know the real number, 0. 2034. You lose $11,400 on a Tuesday. First $3,000 goes in the afternoon, 2 tennis matches, live bet, flip sideways in 40 minutes. You chase with $1,800. You take a cash advance on the last working card, 4 a.m. Parking garage. Tank empty. Card declined 3 hours ago. Marcus's number is queued on your phone. You dial. You end the call before it rings. You know exactly how many times you've done this. You will not say the number out loud.